Hey everybody, welcome back. So we are going to show you the Cilli achievement to form another nation as Cilli. We already got it though, so this is a secondary load. Basically because you cannot actually see the start on the next screen that we're going to go into. Anyways, the achievement is to form another nation as Cilli. We actually form Croatia, which causes the timeline to not show you any progress. But basically, I'm going to just explain what we did as we load into the next one here. But obviously, it's a small nation. We are going to have to expand as best we can when we can. It's not exactly an option of what we can take right now. It's more of surviving, trying to develop our own provinces, and working towards forming Croatia, which means we have to kill Croatia. Croatia starts as a vassal under Hungary. It's pretty difficult to deal with getting that taken care of on itself, but luckily for us, the Ottomans and Austria and Bohemia and Poland all join in. Uh, so it is a bit of a stretch. But as you can see, we've already completed this achievement. We also grabbed Krabater, or I'm sorry, what is it called? Krabater? Yeah. Form the nation of Croatia and station a unit of cavalry in Stockholm. Also, don't be silly, starting a silly, form another nation. So, the whole reason I showed you the beginning start, in case you guys are not familiar, is the timeline here is definitely not ideal. So, you see 1444. It just shows us as part of Croatia to start. But, if you remember back, we start an OPM here, and we're Austria's border. Hungary owns Croatia as a vassal in the beginning, and we should be able to see here, we eventually just pop a war against Hungary and are able to take a piece from Croatia from time to time. But we also then take some of Hungary's territories. Poland has a war with Croatia and Hungary at some point, and we actually jump on that and end up taking another province or two, and we just slowly build up and get to form Croatia. It's not that bad. See here, you can see we own these 4 provinces. Still, Croatia exists at this point in the game, and unfortunately the map bugs out like this sometimes. But we did have to dev a few provinces to stay relevant with any sort of income and any sort of army. Eventually, we just capitalized on a bunch of other wars. The achievement's not all that difficult. Just have to take your time and take what provinces you can when you can. Imagine this would have been much more difficult should Austria have gotten the PU against Hungary and then also Croatia. The Ottomans also weren't too much of a big deal. This is when we took it here. Formed another war here. Croatia still exists. It's one province here. So Bosnia took some stuff, and that's when we actually ended up taking everything. So unfortunate that it screwed up here is kind of what it is. But this is where we end up. We do form Croatia. You do have this culture shift, which at this point wasn't difficult. It was pretty simple. It was one click for Croatian. This is all an entire Croatian cultured area. And then we just simply got a bunch of mill access to station 1 unit of cavalry up here to get the Krabater achievement. I have not double checked this, but last time I looked at it, the rate of completion on this achievement is like 2% on Steam with their statistics, which is not a lot at all. All in all, though, I expect this achievement to go shooting up there with numbers. This is a pretty simple one. It's not too bad. Ottomans didn't even really bother us. Poland, Bohemia did most of the work on Hungary. I think I had like one actual war that was relevant. We did dev a few provinces, not a lot here. We did dev our capital of Cilli a little bit, but otherwise didn't really dev anything else. We deved these provinces maybe a few clicks. But all in all, it was more of just a waiting game, capitalizing on opportunities and going from there. We were pretty lucky as well as far as alliances go. Obviously, all these military accesses you can ignore, but we got Poland as an ally, Austria, Württemberg, Mantua, and Landshut. So, pretty good overall allies. Hungary was only allied to Austria and Landshut, so it was a pretty interesting run. I definitely recommend people give it another shot if they haven't tried it already. Pick up 2 achievements pretty easily. So, if you guys don't know, we've been doing some more of these achievement runs. I have several achievements I'm working on. Please join the Discord, which will be linked down below if you have any suggestions or just want to join in a general discussion of things EU4 or other strategy games as well. If you guys also do not know, I stream on Twitch pretty much every day at this point for 2, 3, 4 hours at a time, and I'm always looking for more things to do, maybe EU4 multiplayer, something like that. We'll have to figure that out as we go forward, but please be sure to like and follow, and share this video with someone else you know that likes this game and wants to get some of these achievements, and I'd really appreciate it, guys. Hope you have a good day.